I always say this, nobody have it harder in the industry and in every genre harder than a female rapper. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you have to have the best verses. You gotta have the best verses, and not only that, you gotta kill the charts. And then on top of that, your personal life gotta be perfect, or then the odd bitches is gonna use that against you. Oh, your husband, shut up. I make more money than all the niggas you fucking.
Hey sippers, and what a tacky speech coming from Cardi B, sweetheart. Like, you going on stage to accept a very important award, you know, from Hollywood Unlocked, and that's your acceptance speech? You're talking about people, the op bitches, you know, bringing up the fact that upset your husband is doing this and that, and you're like, you know what, you make more money than half the guys bitches effing. And I'm like, be for real, Cardi B. Like, you gave your reasoning why, you know, the industry is harder on females, you know, for female rap, and why it's pretty much challenging. Why couldn't you say because it's a male-dominated genre? You're like, oh, it's harder for female rappers because you gotta have the best verses. Nah, wrong. You don't force yourself to have the best verses. And I feel like because Cardi B allegedly doesn't write all of her raps, that's what she do. Try to have the best verses. But honey, when you're naturally talented, you're gonna have a shot hit verse like Nicki Minaj. Nicki sits down, and because she has a passion for it, she's gonna have the greatest verses. Because guess what? She's not looking at having the greatest verses. She's just looking at, she just has a natural talent for rapping. And as a female rapper and as a male rapper, you're naturally gonna have a hot hit verse. But Cardi B, it's challenging for her because she realizes that other female rappers, they're naturally talented, so she gotta force herself to have the best verse. So I don't think her reasoning ability was really good, you know, saying that's why it's harder for female rappers. Nuh-uh. It's naturally harder for female rappers because it's a male-dominated genre. So she gave a tacky response on why is it harder. And then you're going to talk about the fact that the ops bringing up your husband, this and that. First of all, girl, you came on the social media platforms and you screamed at your camera and you posted it on your Instagram story about what your marriage was going through. Nobody forced you to come on the social media platforms to, you know, say your business or, you know, put your business out there. So when you hear other people talking about Offset and your husband, don't be talking about the ops. You gave that information to us. So don't be playing victim at this point. So I feel like Cardi B is a phony, and her responses to many things, she's like throwing stones, then hiding her hands. Honey, you did that. You did that. Everything that she did was publicly. So when people talk about stuff that she spoke to us about publicly, you can't have a problem, honey. You is a public figure and you put your business out there. So when people talk about your business, why are you calling those people ops? Make it make sense. But you know what? Congrats to Cardi B on her Inspirational Innovator Award or whatnot. You know, apparently she's a good influencer, I must say, but her responses is very tacky. Her personality, very tacky. But let me know what y'all think about the situation and her responses to the ops, honey child. Let me see those comments and see you guys another time. And thank you so much for sipping with us.